her fantastic journey.
I've just noticed that I haven't asked what motivated you to become a model? What are you?
Oh, process. It's very technical, very challenging organizing an event. But if it's a calling, you want to see it until the execution phase. So because events is very interesting, you can sit and then an idea just comes and says, you know what, maybe we can merge fashion and food, maybe we can merge fashion and modeling, or we can merge fashion and music. So this is how events work, and it's pretty fun. So I've done events. When I started my a modeling agency back before I rebranded it to an academy, I did a show then. So I used to do shows that we would charge 200 shillings, 300 shillings, 500. This was like so many years ago, until I graduated to doing East Africa Fashion Week. So I did East Africa Fashion Week for so many years. And then after East Africa Fashion Week, I went and produced On the Runway charity fashion show, which is an annual charity fashion show. And then after On the Runway charity fashion show, that's when I met my other founders, and then we started doing Jazz and Fashion Experience. Yes.
How long is Jazz Fashion?
So Jazz and Fashion Experience is only a few months old. I don't even think we've hit our first anniversary yet.
Actually been successful.
Yes. Thank you so much.
What are the key elements that you look for even when organizing all these fashion events?
In terms of?
In terms of sponsorship,
Yeah,
what do
okay.
you look for, like, in terms of sponsorship?
All right. Yeah, so one of the main things that we look for is sponsorship. And it's very technical because it's not also easy to get sponsors. You have to convince a brand or a company to believe in you. Now, if they believe in you, then they believe in your dream. And this is how they come on board. So it's been wonderful working with sponsors. So without sponsors, you can't really proceed with any event, because one, you need someone to do models' hair, because you see it's an event, so you're not going to pay for somebody to do models' hair and makeup. They have to come in exchange of visibility. So that's where now a brand comes in to do models' hair, another brand will do models' makeup, another brand will come and say, you know what, I'm going to sponsor the venue in exchange again of visibility. So this is how events work. Without sponsorship, you can't do much. Yes.
In terms of sponsorship, do you actually source them yourself, or you have a crew or people you work with who help you source them?
So I have to identify them myself. I have a team of people that I work with, but we have to sit as a team and identify which sponsors we want to bring on board and which sponsors their values align with ours. So this is how, and then we approach them, we send proposals, and they call us for meetings. So this is how it goes.
For you, creating jobs as handcrafted design is one of your key interests. How long have you been doing this?
1 year. I've just been creating for 1 year.
So 1 year for this,
Yeah.
1 year for Nilotica.
So no, handcrafting is in Nilotica. Yes, handcrafting comes in Nilotica. So that's where we make the clothes. That's where we, do everything. Yeah. So I only handcraft clothes under Nilotica. Yes, yes.
What challenges are you facing that you really handcrafted?
Fabric sourcing is challenging. Sometimes you want the right fabric, and maybe the fabric you want is expensive. Yes.
As of now, where do you actually source them?
I source locally, everywhere. Yes.
You online or you actually go?
No, I actually go. There's Nairobi Textiles, there's Memsab. Yes, yeah.
How do you feel like our local governments should support the Kenyan fashion designers and the Kenyan models?
Oh my God. How they should support us in so many ways. So many ways, because even the events that we are doing, for example, there are upcoming designers who need funding. They have the ideas. Like there's a time an upcoming designer approached me. She has all the sketch work, but she doesn't know what to do. So she was looking to sell the sketch work. So you see, if the government can provide funding to these upcoming designers, even in universities and technical institutions, this can be a very good way to support them. Yes. Yeah.
And even here in Kenya, what are the fashion trends that you personally like?
In Kenya, fashion trends. The fashion trends that I like in Kenya is like the outerwear, the kimono. Yeah, I really love kimono. I feel like you could just throw it on and go anywhere that you want to go. So I love kimono. I don't know, right now Kenya is also famous for hats, the hats that they make here locally. I also love the hats that you throw on and go, made in Kenya. The kiondos. This is also a big trend right now. Yeah, kiondos is a big trend. Vitenges are a trend, but overrated.
Overrated?
Yeah, I think people should do more leso.
Oh!
Yeah, we can now switch to lesos a bit. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So how about we start now wearing lesos? A dress inspired by a leso, a kimono inspired by a leso. Yeah. And start also we can also try and make our fabrics from scratch, so that we can also support the local community. Yeah.
Here in Kenya, or probably internationally, who do you usually wish that one day you work with this person in terms of your fashion?
Internationally, I love Sylvia Cherasi. Yes, I love her pieces. I love her design work. I love Johanna Ortiz. Yeah, so these are my favorite fashion designers internationally. Locally, I think I love so many designers.
Which ones?
My God, it's so many. It's so many. I love Boguk, his kimonos that you throw on, and the hats. Who else? Man, I have to think. There are too many, especially when it comes to suits, I love Lepasumi. She makes brilliant suits. When it comes to male suits, again, I love GJ Mavazi. When it comes to streetwear, I love GJ Mavazi. When it comes to female vitenges, I love Frida Designs. She's in Kibera. So I think I love so many designs. The list is endless.
And for Kenyan celebrities, who do you feel like they usually put their outfits in place? Look who you.
That's a tough question. Kenyan celebrities, female or male? Wow, I have to think. Wait, female that I really like. I have to start going how they embrace their outfits. Listen, I think I like, oh my God, I have to think. So because I'm not into ball gowns, and I'm not so much into gowns, which female Kenyan celebrity do I like? When it comes to music, no one. When it comes to fashion space, Lucia wears some good pieces. Lucia Musau. She wears Kenyan made pieces. I think sometimes she mixes them. I love her style. She has these bold, wide leg pants. And then she has all these prints, and then she sometimes goes for dramatic sleeves. And then I love even her choice of colors. So I think I can relate with her fashion sense. Who else? You should have asked me that. I could have thought around it.
Even as we wrap up, how are you able to run all this by yourself. Nilotica, you're a fashion event organizer, model coach, handcrafted. How are you able to manage all this? Because I'm sure it's not easy, and someone out there might have started and stopped because you're not able to handle Nilotica and these others. How are you able to manage?
Again, it's planning. See, the thing is that when you wake up in the morning, even before you wake up, like tomorrow, I already know everything that I'm going to do. So for me, it's the structure that helps me. And structure comes in when you're planning. So I have to plan my whole week before. So because you see, if you don't plan yourself, then everything becomes messy. So you're like, I don't know what to do, what should I go for first? But if I plan my day well, then I know I wake up, I start with Nilotica, then I go to the academy, then I go to events, then I finish the day with my kids. So it's about planning.